Miller, and welcome to another Bounce Around Charleston. Well, we have a wonderful show for you today. We will be talking to Travis Smith and Tre McLean about the 2020 League. Gentlemen, welcome to Bounce Around Charleston.
Hey, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, who wants to start off by telling us what who is the 2020 League?
So the 2020 League is a program presented by the 2020 Youth Organization, which is a nonprofit founded and based here in Charleston, South Carolina. Our mission is to assist youth student athletes throughout the Low Country on their journey to becoming Division One or just collegiate student athletes. We're here to provide resources and tools to any young boy or girl who are looking to make advancements in their lives as athletes.
And how are you helping students beyond the court?
So a part of our league is we have real talk sessions that's ran by Mr. Eric Jackson and R3 Inc. So in order for you to be able to play a game in our league, you have to go through these sessions, and these sessions cover anything from conflict resolution, how to be a good teammate, to academic achievement, what's a GPA, what are your core classes, what do you need to be eligible and align yourself for a college scholarship or grants. So more so than the actual basketball factor of our league, we pride ourselves on our real talk sessions and being able to feed the kids and sow that seed into the kids of how to actually do it off the court to make your dreams come true.
It's my understanding that you all are having a town hall meeting on June 16th. Tell us about that and why it's so important.
So the town hall meeting is important to us because now we're able to address our community at one time. During the league, during the real talk sessions, we normally get about 6 teams. We have 3 games going on at one time within the hour. So we get the 6 teams before each game, but the town hall meeting will allow us to speak to our entire league at one time. And during this time, we'll have, a guest speaker come. So last season we had Chris Singleton. This season, about 2 weeks ago, we had Jamel President. And then coming up on June 16th, we'll actually have a former teammate of mine from the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, our NCAA tournament team, D. Odom. He's a motivational speaker located in Nashville, Tennessee. So we got the opportunity to bring D down and talk to our students, talk to our parents, and educate them and give them a good message.
What motivated you all to start this?
Tre and I built a relationship over the last few years, working out, and we just talked about different things that we saw in the city of Charleston that we would like to see be different. And so one of the things was youth sports and how it's ran, especially for our kids down in the Low Country. Our program costs $25 for 13 weeks. You get and we give a whole lot of apparel and different things to the kids as well. And it's very, very competitive. And so we just wanted to kind of change the mold. Our overall organization, our mission statement is guiding Low Country athletes to be unconditional champions. And so with that, we wanted to cover all the bases. So the kids that don't necessarily have the support system that others might have, we want to be able to provide those things through mentorship, through tutoring programs, through our community outreach initiative with our coat drive. We want to be able to fill in the blanks and help more of the kids from the areas just like ours to be successful and reach their dreams or goals, or at least get really, really close to attaining their dreams and goals.
It takes a lot more than just talent to get into college, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely.
No question.
Most definitely. And that's something that we try to, like the message that we preach to our kids, that hey, just because, you're skillful, like you got a lot of skill on the court, is more to that. It's a lot of it's the intangible things that truly separate, athletes in their level of achievement throughout their career. So that's one thing that, growing up in Charleston, and me and Travis going through our journey, that we noticed was that, hey, just because like we made it, but it was a friend of ours who he also could be here as well. He's just a skill, but it might have been the intangibles. And, me and Travis, we were fortunate enough to have tremendous support systems. And, we've seen the stories too many times in our communities to where, individuals that may not be able to reach their full potential because of that support system. And we wanted to be able to create a resource, an affordable resource to everyone throughout the low country to be able to use and help them along their journey.
So basically, you're telling us that, but both of you are basically products of low country schools, and tell them what you're doing now.
Yeah. So no, we definitely products of Charleston. I pride myself, Travis. We pride ourselves on that. We seen what it's like coming from elementary, middle, high school to the college level, and both of us have played overseas basketball, so we know what it's like to to journey through Charleston and to overcome some of the obstacles that are in our way down here. So right now I'm currently playing professional basketball. Just got finished with my 5th year. I just played in Greece, and I'll let Trav tell his.
Yeah, similar journey. Graduated from a local high school, graduated from Portugal, played at Mercer University, was blessed to get a scholarship there and get my degree from Mercer. And then I went overseas and played in a few different countries. Then I ended up coming back to Charleston and being a part of some really good organizations and being back at Portugal as a coach and in the advancement office. But this is something that's near and dear to my heart, the youth of our area, because when you look at them, we're looking in the mirror, right? And so we want to make sure that with our talent, I feel like everybody has been given a God-given talent. If you can use your talent to be able to teach the youth, I feel like that's almost like an obligation for all of us. And my talent just happens to be basketball. So when we talk basketball, people listen to Tre and I. And so we lessons through the game of basketball. Another big thing, a really big plus in our program is we have a lot of low country athletes that are either in the NFL, NBA, or also playing overseas or currently in college that come back and talk to the kids during our real talk sessions and talk to them about their experiences. One that stands out, that's at the top of my head right now. Last year we had Brandon Shell come and talk to the kids about his journey through SAT, right? And I never knew his story, but he explained how he had to do certain things to make sure that he was college eligible at the last second. Most stories like that are invaluable for the kids that want to go through that process where it's like, hey, like, instead of waiting until the last second, let me go ahead and knock out my SAT and all my test preparations early so that won't have to be an obstacle for me. So stuff like that is the reason why we do it. We're homegrown guys. We love the city of Charleston. We love Charleston County. We love the Low Country, and most of all, we love these kids. So we want our youth to be able to develop and get the best chance that they can to be successful.
And tell me this: are there any other things that the 2020 League help the students do?
I mean, the biggest thing is making advancements on the court. I think the structure of the league itself allows these kids to compete, get out, play, compete. And, we think that that's one of, in addition to like our real talk sessions, that's something that we felt like that was needed in Charleston. It was just, a competitive league just for our kids to come in and get better and, iron sharpens iron. So, we just wanted to, that's the biggest thing that, that's one of the biggest things that the 2020 League is able to provide, man. It's just, that competitive nature, but also that community feel. We got teams from Hollywood all the way out to Cross. So that being said, these kids, all these kids are interacting with each other week in and week out, and they're getting to compete right now in the middle school. So we just feel like, they're competing now in the middle school, is building the foundations to be able to compete through our high school as well. So we're just building this community. So that's really the biggest thing, man. It's a family environment, community environment. So.
Well, tell me something. How can other kids and others find out more about the 2020 League?
So you can go to our website, www.the2020youthorganization.org, and you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, the 2020 Youth Organization, or the Charleston 2020 League. Or if you see Travis and I out, don't feel free to stop us, talk to us about it, and find a way to get your child involved, get your AAU team involved or your high school team. We love, like I said, we're here to to better the community, to be a community resource that's inclusive to all. So,
well, Tre and Travis, we want to say thank you all for being on Bounce Around Charleston and hearing about your success stories, but most of all, the motivational speech that you have for our young people. And we say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Okay, you heard it right here on Bounce Around Charleston, the 2020 League. Go to their webpage and find out how to sign up your young children for their success stories. We'll be right back after this